Durk. So Little Durk took $1 million to the trenches. He took $1 million to the block and decided he needed to let everyone know that he took that $1 million and brought it to the block. Apparently he's shooting music video and all this stuff. But why do you think he's letting everyone know and tweeting it and telling people he took $1 million to the block? Even this tweet right here, I felt like the way he wrote it is kind of like in a sneak dissing type way. There's an interview that's going to be out soon. Because remember, he's been talking about, oh, he needed someone to come to the trenches. So he invited these two guys to the trenches. I mean, he's going to run around and do a bunch of interviews and stuff because the album is dropping, is coming soon, right? It's on the 20-something. It's on the 22nd. And you see the numbers, how it adds up as well. Odd number and everything. Kanye West, all that. If you notice by the pictures, he's not wearing the V-Roy chain and he's not wearing the V-Roy ring. It's making about Dthang. He's going to start talking about Dthang and what happened, and that he might even end up self-snitching as well, because remember they said they are the ones that got back for Dthang and he didn't get back for King Von. Even when he took that $1 million to the block, everyone said that's a weird flex because Von took 100k to O Block. Von took 100k to O Block and stuff. He probably took it to 59. Now he's trying to up the money and everything. He steady dissing V-Roy. That's what he's doing, like right before our eyes. But some people can't even see it because they're so caught up in all the money that's showing him. And notice as well how he's holding the money on the jet like it's weird. The money put fear into his heart. Notice how the guys standing behind him and all stuff, and they all standing behind him like yes men. They're all yes men. Like the money has put so much fear into his heart that he's steady hiding behind his friends. But he can't take pictures on his own because he has to be around people, because all this money he's making, it's put fear into his heart. So he have to be good with people and stuff, and that's why he tries to stay calm with all the people, and he brought Mimo back in. That's the reason why the Mimo 600 right now is back in. You see, you got OTF tatted and only the family and all of it. It's all tactics. Right now, he's coming out and he's going to try and do the interview and all this stuff and say all this stuff, and then who knows, something might happen in the next couple of days as well when it comes to the album dropping all this stuff, because he's dropping on the same day as West and all event, and you've been seeing this picture that Kanye West posted up there, but you need to let people know that he's not hacked and stuff, that he is actually the one making all these tweets, because right now, it's crazy what they've been doing to him for years and stuff when it comes to Kanye West and all that. But Little Durk, he is dropping a video where he took $1 million to the bucket and stuff. Did he give it out to people? He probably did that as well, because he's gonna do anything. Like right now, he's gonna do anything to be like King Von. But then it's crazy because King Von is going to return for many years. King Von will return for many years, and that's what people need to understand. That's why when you see certain people acting like this and moving like this and that, it's actually King Von that's doing this, because he's going to return for many years. You have people like Little Durk out here acting like him. I mean, Little Durk was never like this. He was never like this back then. Like when you look at him back then and stuff, and then you look at him now and stuff, and then you see King Von, it's kind of different. It's kind of weird. It's a weird vibe. So it's like it's to do with the soul thing as well, like the soul thing, reincarnation, all the stuff. Like, I mean, at this point he's acting like someone who he's not, and it is crazy that you're going to see him in this interview, and you're going to see how weird this interview is. He's probably going to start twitching because he's going to be scared, as he is part of the industry. He knows they can turn anything to what he said and make it into anything and stuff, and he could even end up going down. He is in so deep with the industry. He is in so deep to the point where he can't even say he don't want to do this anymore. He wants to come out of the industry. He can't start airing people and doing all this stuff, because that's when they're going to be sending people behind him. That's when they're going to send people behind him, and they probably have someone watching him on the daily and stuff, watching what he's doing and everything. And he is the head of the industry. They need him inside it to push the agenda. They're using Little Durk at the moment, and all the stuff that he's doing now, the build up for the album and everything. I'm telling you, on Kanye West, all this stuff, it will all make sense in time to come why he's making those moves and stuff. And sooner or later, you're going to see he might even start telling people stuff, and then they might even start exposing it when it comes to people close to him and all of it. That's why he might even try start to get out more information out there and stuff to let people know what they have been doing to him. They have done something to him in the industry. They have done something to Little Durk in there. That's why he's acting like this, and that's why he sacrificed Von and Dthang. Manaman. They got a plan for Manaman. They are going to try and make Manaman blow off of acting like King Von. It's crazy. And make all this money. There's people saying that he's banned from the O and all of it. And he said he is O Block. I am O Block. Yeah, he went live the other day, him and little Mike and stuff. And they looked like they was in some mansion. Like they were ducking them, got them in some mansion. And he kept talking about DJ bans. But then what I noticed as well, I feel like, they're telling them what to say. And then they allowing him to go live and all this stuff. And be careful what he's saying. And he's saying about, the music when you drop it and stuff, you need to be very careful. And then he's letting us hear snippets here and there, and he's doing all this and stuff. And I mean, the way he's acting, the way he's moving, it's like he's been studying King Von on a daily basis. He's been studying him. Even Jay who did a video the other day, the truth about Mons and little Mike, that they were never like that. They were never like that back then. Like they were scared. They were young little boys, and now they're coming and they start acting all this badness and stuff. And he said, Jay Hood said he hit up. Jay Hood said like they try talking to him in the DMs and all of that. Like if there's some bad boy, all the badness and all the stuff to him in the IG. And J Hood is like, no way, these guys acting like this. That they were kids when they were in O Block. Like, this is crazy. They were kids when they're in O Block. They ain't even like that. People are putting them up to acting like this. The way Monamond got his dreads right now, I'm like, oh my, there's a way he's speaking as well. He sounds exactly like Von.
Everybody cap, feel like everybody cap. My shit getting nice though. Y'all see my shit? I know y'all see my shit. Who can't see this shit? This shit look good and neat. That's what healthy hair look like. Y'all shit don't be healthy like my shit.
People even started saying in the comments, him and little Mike is the new V-Roy and T-Roy part 2. V-Roy and T-Roy went the city for V-Roy. All this stuff, and they started going crazy in the comments. But this is the thing. People say anything nowadays. People say anything nowadays. Like anything. They're telling them anything. And they're getting them big-headed and stuff. And they're making them big-headed and all of it. No one can replace T-Roy or King Von. They ain't even been in their shoes. And they can't even walk in King Von and T-Roy shoes. All the stuff that you guys heard on Insta and all of it, some of it is mostly exaggerated and all the stuff because it's for the business when it comes to the music, the drill music, all the stuff, right? But then at the same time, what actually happened that everyone know about, that all these people know about in Chicago, all the stuff, right? This Monamont and little Mike right now, they're trying to walk in their shoes, and it's literally, I mean, at this point, they don't try and do something again, like let's see if all the stuff, do something again, nothing else happening to where they actually end up going up, because right now they're literally running on roads and stuff, and it's like a hit or miss. Actually got lucky how the situation ended up playing out with the era and stuff like that, and that's why some people wondered how they're still running around and all this stuff because of how the situation played out. No one knows if it was Mond or Mike in that video, and that's what's important. And what I think is going to happen is they're going to create this indictment around both of them, and they're going to take down the both of them on the conspiracy. That's what I think is going to happen. It's all a matter of time now. They're running around and doing all this stuff, and then they start rapping and then going on live and all this stuff, and then they're talking, saying all this stuff, right? Hopefully they don't end up snitching and putting themselves where Muwap is right now, where Muwap is.